In a world saturated with dating advice that often encourages performance and game playing, the Sigma male emerges as a remarkably different kind of partner. While he might not fit the conventional image of the ideal boyfriend or husband, those who have been in relationships with Sigma males often describe them as the most grounded, genuine, and deeply committed partners they've ever known. So what is it about this independent, often misunderstood archetype that makes him so exceptionally good at relationships? Today we're exploring the surprising ways Sigma males excel in romantic partnerships and why their unique qualities create relationships that are both deeply satisfying and remarkably resilient. 1. They offer the gift of authentic presence. In an age of constant distraction, the Sigma male's ability to be fully present is perhaps his greatest relational asset. When he's with you, he's truly with you, not checking his phone, not scanning the room for someone more important, not mentally preparing his next clever remark. This quality of undivided attention makes his partner feel truly seen, heard, and valued in a way that's increasingly rare. This presence stems from his natural tendency towards single-pointed focus. He doesn't spread his attention thinly across multiple social obligations or performances. When he chooses to be with someone, he brings his complete self to the interaction. For his partner, this creates a powerful experience of being with someone who isn't just physically present, but psychologically and emotionally available. In a world where many people are never fully with you even when they're sitting across from you, the Sigma male's genuine presence becomes a profound gift that fosters deep connection and intimacy. 2. They provide emotional stability without emotional dependency. The Sigma male's emotional landscape is characterized by a remarkable stability that comes from his self-sufficiency. He doesn't experience the dramatic highs and lows that often characterize relationships built on codependency or anxious attachment. His emotional center of gravity lies within himself, which means he doesn't look to his partner to regulate his emotions or provide constant validation. This emotional independence creates a relationship environment that's both secure and freeing. His partner never feels responsible for managing his emotional state or walking on eggshells to avoid triggering his insecurities. At the same time, this doesn't mean he's emotionally unavailable. Rather, he's emotionally self-contained. He experiences feelings deeply but processes them internally rather than projecting them onto his partner. This creates a calm, stable foundation where both partners can be themselves without fear of emotional turbulence or drama. It's the psychological equivalent of standing on solid ground rather than a raft tossed by waves. 3. They practice radical honesty and integrity. A Sigma male's word is his bond. He says what he means and means what he says. This commitment to truthfulness eliminates the guessing games, reading between the lines, and decoding mixed signals that plague so many modern relationships. His partner always knows where they stand because he's transparent about his thoughts, feelings, and intentions. This integrity extends beyond mere honesty to consistency of character. The man he is with his closest friends is the same man he is with strangers, colleagues, and most importantly, with his partner. There's no performance switch that gets flipped in different contexts. This consistency builds profound trust over time, as his partner learns that his character isn't situational, but foundational. In a world where many people present different versions of themselves depending on the audience, the Sigma male's unwavering authenticity becomes a relational anchor that allows love to grow in an environment of complete psychological safety. 4. They respect boundaries while maintaining their own. Sigma males understand the importance of personal boundaries because they've spent considerable time defining their own. They recognize that healthy relationships require both connection and individuality. Consequently, they naturally respect their partner's need for space, autonomy, and separate interests. This respect for boundaries manifests in numerous ways. He won't pry into aspects of his partner's life they wish to keep private. He understands when they need time alone or with friends, and he supports their independent goals and aspirations. Simultaneously, he maintains his own boundaries with quiet firmness, which paradoxically makes him more available for genuine connection because he's not operating from a place of resentment or depleted energy. This mutual respect for autonomy creates a relationship dynamic where both partners feel free to be themselves while choosing to be together, the healthiest foundation for lasting love. 5. They are solution-oriented during conflict. When conflicts inevitably arise, the Sigma male's natural problem-solving orientation becomes a significant asset. Rather than getting caught in emotional blame games or dramatic power struggles, he approaches relationship challenges as puzzles to be solved collaboratively. His focus shifts to understanding the root cause of the issue and finding practical solutions that work for both partners. This doesn't mean he's emotionally detached during disagreements. Rather, he's able to regulate his emotions enough to engage his cognitive problem-solving capabilities even in heated moments. He listens to understand rather than to counter-argue, and he looks for underlying patterns rather than getting stuck on surface-level complaints. This approach transforms conflicts from threats to the relationship into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. His partner learns that disagreements won't devolve into personal attacks or relationship ultimatums, but will be navigated with respect and a genuine desire for resolution. 6. They offer unwavering loyalty to chosen commitments. Perhaps the most underestimated Sigma quality in relationships is their profound capacity for loyalty. Because Sigma males don't form attachments lightly, when they do commit to someone, that commitment comes from a place of deep conviction rather than social convenience or fear of being alone. Their loyalty isn't performative or conditional. It's a quiet, steady certainty that persists through relationship challenges and external temptations. This loyalty stems from their value system rather than dependency needs. They're loyal not because they're afraid of losing their partner, but because they've consciously chosen their partner and honor that choice through consistent action. For their significant other, this creates an unparalleled sense of security, the knowledge that their partner is with them not out of need or obligation, but because they genuinely want to be, and that this commitment won't waver when difficulties arise or new options appear. The Sigma male's effectiveness in relationships ultimately stems from a simple but profound principle. He relates to his partner as a whole person to another whole person. He doesn't seek completion through the relationship, but brings his complete self to it. He doesn't use the relationship to fill personal voids, but approaches it as two autonomous individuals choosing to share their lives. This approach creates relationships characterized by authenticity rather than performance, stability rather than drama, freedom rather than control, and depth rather than surface-level connection. While the Sigma male might not fit the flashy, performative ideal of romance promoted by popular culture, he offers something far more valuable: a genuine partnership built on mutual respect, unwavering integrity, and the quiet certainty that comes from knowing your partner is with you because they consciously choose to be every single day. If you want to understand more about how to recognize a true Sigma male and appreciate the unique strengths he brings to relationships, I recommend watching our video.